Tom! There's a very still air about this room. We've encountered ghosts before, but never one who was able to master them. And on top of that, most of her Pokemon also have a poison attribute about them as well. Pagliacci might not be who we need for this battle, but it's who we're gonna try it with.
I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That whole Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Godrax, I'll show you how a real trainer battles.
Ooh, I like that her cane has like an eerie glow to it when she does that. Elite Four Agathas challenge us to a battle. Starting off with Arbok. Charbok! Pagliacci's gonna be our mainstay here. Might have been a good idea for me to have kept a barrier reflectant and light screen on Pagliacci. That was just an Arbok, though. We might not be so lucky against her Gengar. Fairy does not resist Ghost, remember? Gengar starting off with a Will-O-Wisp. Interesting move considering that Pagliacci does not have any physical attacks. But it's a good way to sort of sap HP a little by little. Gengar was unable to stand up to that. Maybe her second Gengar. In red and blue, this is where you would fight your first level 60 Pokemon. But my Pokemon seem to have far surpassed that. Weezing. I don't remember. She would have a Golbat initially. If I'm not mistaken, Weezing does not have very good special defense. Pagliacci might just sweep through this entirely. If her first Gengar had just gone and hit me for more damage, then it probably would have been better. You know, she probably still doesn't have a Golbat, because I doubt she'd have a second, or she'd have a Haunter, considering how they've structured this game. Try Psychic again. Sludge Bomb, there it is. Pagliacci manages to hold tough. So far, Pagliacci's just been able to sweep through her Pokemon. They're down to her last Pokemon. Is it another Gengar? Nope, it's Golbat. And I don't think it's gonna be... Actually, this might be the thing that she needs to take out Pagliacci. Golbat is very fast. Yup, here it comes. And that just goes to show you that Golbat in this game does not learn a good Poison-type move, because I was expecting Sludge Bomb. Well, I might as well finish this off with a mirror match. Let's go for Stab. Take to the sky, Wednesday. Oh, you know, I think I was gonna use Wednesday for most of the ghosts in this fight because I could use Crunch on them. But of course, we still have some Pokemon to catch. Once we're done with this. And who says you can't fiddle around with the Pokédex and still be a great trainer? Give her back some of her medicine and use the first and maybe only instance of Golbat using Crunch. Eevee grew to level 60. Bicep grew to level 60.
Oh my, you're something special, child.
10,800 Poké Dollars for winning.
You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child.
We're almost to the end of the Elite Four. One trainer remains, and that's it. But it's strange. How come we didn't run to Beffagefgef on the way up here? A mystery we'll have to settle another time, I guess. So, you're Gardrax. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You likely know that dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legends. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your Pokemon League challenge ends with me, Gardrax. You are challenged by the Elite Four's leader, Lance. Starting off with Seadra. That was not who I was expecting, but it's good to see that it's changed up a little bit. In red and blue, he would start off with Aerodactyl. Go with a little bit of a Sappy Seed here. And from there, we're gonna be able to absorb some of the HP off of him. Powerful Hydro Pump. Eva's weathered through worse though, so I believe in her. I have to say, I think she's well suited for this. I'm gonna use Dig actually for this one, so that way I can absorb a little bit more HP from Seadra before taking it out. That's called strategy. Critical hit. Not bad. Oh, here we go. Aerodactyl. This is gonna be something interesting. We're gonna start off with Sappy Seed once again. Nothing is gonna beat Aerodactyl in terms of speed except maybe Electrode. Unfortunately, we flinched, but Sappy Seed should hopefully give us a slight edge here. If we can get it off. Yes, all right. After that, we can absorb some HP back by using Bouncy Bubble. Oh God, I love the music here. Pokemon music has always been like so good. You know, can you dig it? God, managed to get the Bouncy Bubble off. And with that, we've absorbed Aerodactyl's HP and weathered through another one of his Pokemon. What could his next one be? Possibly Gyarados? Charizard? It's a mystery at this point, considering he started off with Seadra. Setting out Gyarados. He's got 2 Water-type Pokemon. Very interesting. Gyarados. I think starting off with a Sappy Seed and then switching out, ooh, would be my best interest here. It's not super effective, but it does seed him. Gyarados is also faster than me, so I need to be wary in terms of that. Eevee managing to hold on very well. I was gonna use Dig, but... oof. I think using Iron Tail might be... ooh, damn, that's not good. I don't have any moves that are really that good against him. Sappy Seed would be my best bet to keep going on him. I think what might be my best shot right now would be to switch out. Pagliacci. I have a secret weapon in reserve for this fight, who would have been good at least against Aerodactyl. Ooh, Pagliacci. Pagliacci really needs to be able to outspeed Gyarados here if he's gonna stand a chance of beating him. Actually, I think with that health absorption, he should be fine. And without it, he was fine anyway. Gyarados fainted. 2 Pokemon remain for the champion, or not the champion, I suppose, but for the leader of the Elite Four, Charizard. He has one of these in my brain just froze. Gold and Silver. It's only fitting that he'd have it now. Charizard needs Air Slash, but Pagliacci avoided it. We've got Charizard on the ropes, but wouldn't it be a little bit more interesting if we'd sent out our secret weapon for the dragons? Bellows. With Ice Beam, oh, Hyper Beam might be a little bit of an issue here. You got this, Bellows. Ugh. Fortunately, he has to recharge, so taking him out with Scald should be easy. The issue comes in with Lance's Dragonite. My secret weapon might have just been might be extinguished here before it got a chance to shine. Part of the reason why I picked Seadro is just because of how many moves it would have that are good against dragons. Let's go ahead and try an Ice Beam. Bellows is faster. Times 4 effectiveness isn't enough. It's not enough. Ah, poor Bellows. Well, I tell you, somebody's been getting a little bit of the short end of the stick here. Wednesday can finish off Dragonite. Wednesday's fast enough to get a move up before Dragonite can even blink. So let's finish it off with Crunch. All right. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a first-class Pokemon trainer. 11,000 for winning. Look at that sarcastic-looking applause. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you. Gardrax, you are now the Pokemon League champion. Or, you would have been. But you have one more challenge left. There is one more trainer to face. That trainer is...
Hello there, Gardrax. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. What's with that look of surprise?
Your timing is perfect, Professor. Gardrax, the one you will face is... Professor Oak. Well, not really. It's Beffa-Gef-Gef. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the Pokemon League champion.
That's right. In the past, trainers who defeated the Elite Four were only recorded as champions. This time, however, we'll be officially establishing the champion as part of the Pokemon League.
Professor Oak is here to officiate the crowning of the new champion. It seems only fitting that it should be either you or Beffa-Gef-Gef. You're the two who took care of Team Rocket, after all. Now then, head onward to the stage of your final battle. Oh, I like it how Dragonite's happy that we're moving on. Well, who could have possibly seen this coming, but our final battle is going to be against Beffa-Gef-Gef. Kinda hard to take it seriously now that I named him that. But I think we should rearrange the party in a little bit of a way that's suiting. We're level 60 across the board on this one. And aside from Eva, I think we're gonna change our party in the order in which we picked up our party Pokemon here. Starting with Pagliacci, then Wednesday. Whoops, that was a mistake. Then Bicep. Then Pyre, sorry. Then Bellows, and Eva will be our remainder. Pagliacci, we got to the east of Vermilion City. Wednesday and Bicep, we picked up in the rock tunnel. Pyre, we've actually had for a while. We didn't add her to the party until we were in Rock Tunnel, when the party had caught up to her, because I'd used the Pokeball Plus to improve her levels a lot. Bellows, we caught just south of Lavender Town, making it our Water-type Pokemon, replacing our Blastoise. And Eevee's been with us since the beginning of our Pokemon journey. Let's go face our last challenge.
You did it, Gardrax! Oh man, that's great! I've been waiting. I beat the Elite Four and became the champion. You probably heard from the professor, right? From now on, the champion will be part of the Pokemon League and battle all kinds of trainers. I'm really glad my first opponent turned out to be you, Gardrax. You're the one trainer I want to test my best against, after all. Let's battle, Gardrax. The champion's seat is on the line.
You are challenged by champion Beffa-Gef-Gef. Beffa-Gef-Gef is sending out, what else? Pidgeot. Fortunately, Pagliacci's got electric type moves, so that should be relatively good against Pidgeot. I'm gonna try and go in order here. Pomp and stance aside. Oh boy! Our first battle against a Mega Pokemon, Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot is a very interesting specimen. It goes from being a more physical attacker to being pretty much an all-out special attacker. Mega Pidgeot still lives on though, so. Ooh, we got lucky with a critical hit as well. Finish it off with a dazzling gleam. Ooh, or maybe not. Maybe I should have kept the, I just realized none of the, when I fought against the Elite Four, none of them used any healing items, because none of them were ever brought down that far. Oh boy, all right. Thunderbolt ought to take out Pidgeot. Another Air Slash. Air Slash is the one, I believe, that can cause flinching? I think Air Cutter has a high critical hit chance. It's weird because there's two moves that have that, sort of dealing with it. Pidgeot fainted. 5 to go. Vileplume. Alright. Well, good opponent against a poison grass type, a poison flying type. Vileplume used Solar Beam, started to absorb light. Unfortunately, that move is going to miss. I will take to the skies on this one. Still not enough to take out Vileplume, but let's see what it does in response. Throws up a Reflect. Oh boy, that is not the best move considering what I got going out next. I think I should play it safe and go with another Fly. When I say play it safe, I mean in terms of amount of damage, not in terms of accuracy, because Fly only has a 90% chance of hitting. All right. What's your next? Sending out Raichu, your starter. I was planning on saving Eevee for last, but considering the situation, I think it only makes sense to have our starters go after each other. What level is this Raichu anyway? Starting off very strong with a Thunder attack. Eevee's able to resist it pretty well. No paralysis either, so that's good. We're gonna start with a Sappy Seed. Sappy Seed has been a great use ever since I got it back in Celadon. Being able to have what is essentially an attacking Leech Seed is a very nice move to have. Unfortunately, Raichu probably won't be able to resist Dig. And bad luck for Befagefgef missing 2 Thunders in a row. It's faster than me. It's gonna try Thunder again. Unfortunately, Befagefgef is still the young and impatient trainer we knew him as the entire time, just based solely on his battling skill. Alright, who's next? Pagliacci grew to level 61. Sending out Marowak. We're gonna switch things up here a little bit and send out Bicep. I'm really glad he didn't send out Alakazam, if he had one. I've been pretty good about the type matchup so far, but that is not gonna help you in the long run here. Expand our muscles! Marowak is a very strong physical wall, so boosting our attack is probably gonna be necessary. Let's see what a Brick Break does to this thing. About half, okay. One more Brick Break ought to do it. He withdrew Marowak, sending out Slowbro in its stead. Alright, if you want to play it that way, I'm gonna stick with Bicep. One more Earthquake ought to do it for Slowbro. And Psychic probably won't kill Bicep. I have faith in my Pokemon. Despite what numbers say. I mean, that's not really fair now. Bicep got a chance at 2 Pokemon. Sending out Rapidash. Well then, I guess it's time to fight fire with fire on this one. Because we're switching to Pyre. Our emo lass here, apparently. Flare Blitz? Yep. Rapidash is a physical physical attacker, so any fire type moves it has are gonna be, are gonna try to take advantage of that physical, typing. Or a physical stat pool. It's also incredibly fast. Start things off with a nasty plot. That animation's so stupid. We'll go with a Dark Pulse. Quick Attack. Not as much damage as Flare Blitz, but you don't get any of the recoil. And the recoil actually might have been Rapidash's downfall. All right, 1 Pokemon left each, and unfortunately for Befagefgef, it's not a good matchup. When I say 1 Pokemon each, I mean I have 1 Pokemon left that I haven't sent out yet. Bone Meringue. Bone Meringue's a surprisingly good move. I wouldn't think of it as such, but it really kind of is. Finish it off with Scald. And just like that, Marowak goes down. You beat champion Befagefgef.
Okay, I admit it. Gardrax, you're the strongest trainer in the world.
13,680 for winning.
Oh man, my reign is over already? That was pretty short. You're the champion now, Gardrax. As for me, I've got a new goal to work toward. Gardrax! So you've done it at last. You've defeated the Pokemon League. My sincerest congratulations. You've grown a deal since you first caught Eevee and set out with that Pokédex. Yes, Gardrax, you've really come into your own as a fine young man. And Befagefgef, you showed great resolve, never losing heart as you saw your journey through to the end. I see, though, in the way that you do battle, kind heart of yours might still be causing you to hold yourself back when it comes to your Pokemon and to facing Godrax. It's hardly much of a weakness, but it may have cost you the battle this time. Regardless, the two of you showed us an extraordinary battle. Thanks, Professor. Godrax, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing, don't you? It was the marvelous bond you share with your Pokemon that brought you here. Now, Godrax, come with me. Congratulations, Godrax. This is where we record forever the Pokemon who have performed so admirably for their trainers here at the Pokemon League. This is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may receive. Godrax, you've battled hard to become a Pokemon League champion. Let us record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember.
Congratulations, champion. With the Pokemon that helped us along the way, Eevee, Pagliacci, the Mr. Mime, Eevee the Eevee, Wednesday the Golbat, Bicep the Machamp, Pyre the Emo Ninetales, and Bellows, the Seadra. Congratulations, champion. And with that, I like this a lot. And with that, we've beaten only the first part of our Pokemon journey. From here, we still have a little bit of a ways left to go. We still have some Pokemon to catch. Some that we've missed, some that we need traded, and some we have yet to encounter. There's still a long way for us to go in order to complete the Pokédex for Professor Oak. There's also a couple things that we might need to take care of outside of that. Talk to some people, see some events, who knows? All I do know is that we did it. From our humble beginnings in Pallet Town of catching Eevee, facing Brock at the Pewter City Gym, just like it showed there. Even further beyond that. Our time in Saffron City in front of the Sylph Corporation there. Taking down Team Rocket and Mount Moon, all the badges we've earned. A lot of people said that this game was a downgrade from the standard Pokemon formula there. Here's the thing. It's by no means a bad game. It's simplified in the way that you catch Pokemon. But it does reflect the spirit, no pun intended with the ghost we just saw in the Pokemon Tower there. It does very much reflect the spirit of the original Pokemon Red and Blue, while still being able to introduce us to new mechanics, such as what we saw in Pokemon Go. I think it's a really good way, I think Nintendo did a great job capturing the nostalgia of the older series, while trying to bring new players in by using the familiar mechanics of the viral sensation that is Pokemon Go. Or at least from its humble beginnings, I should say. And, like it or not, it is our first foray into Pokemon on the Switch. And we also, have seen information come out about how they are developing a Pokemon game, like a standard, your standard Pokemon game for the Switch as well. Although, that said, they did make the note that, that developing for the Switch was a little harder than they intended. But, you gotta take the good with the bad on that one. We fought against Giovanni. That wasn't Team Rocket headquarters either. I think that was the Viridian City Gym. Man. Even though our adventure in collecting 8 badges and beating the Pokemon League, stopping Team Rocket, even though that's come to an end, there's There's still quite a bit left for us to do on that front here. As we watch this facsimile of us walking home. Paper Pokemon! Coming to a Switch near you. Where you have to use your paper powers to catch Pokemon, slide into the cracks of doors, and collect the 8 crystal star badges.